Let me ask you something, brother. Have you ever looked in the mirror and not recognized the man staring back? You see your face, but behind those tired eyes, you can't find yourself anymore. You used to laugh louder, dream bigger, walk taller, but somewhere along the way, in love, in heartbreak, in trying to be enough, you lost that spark. And now you're just surviving, going through the motions, pretending like you're fine when deep down something's broken. You scroll through your phone late at night, replaying the messages she stopped replying to. You stare at the ceiling, wondering if you were ever truly loved, or if you were just convenient. And maybe, just maybe, you've started believing that you'll never feel whole again. But let me tell you this story right here, it's not about the end. It's about the moment a man finally wakes up, the moment he remembers who the hell he was before the world made him doubt it. Because I know your pain, brother. I know what it's like to give someone everything, your time, your loyalty, your heart, and still end up alone. I know the silence that hits after a breakup, that deafening quiet where every sound reminds you of her laugh, where every street, every song, every damn scent drags her ghost back into your head. You sit in your car after work, engine running, but you don't move because you're too tired to go home to an empty room. You scroll, hoping she'll text first. You check her story, even though you promised yourself you wouldn't. And then it hits you. She's fine. She's smiling. She's moved on. And you're here, carrying the weight of something that's already gone. You wonder, why wasn't I enough? What did I do wrong? Why does it hurt this much when I did everything right? And the truth is, heartbreak doesn't just hurt your heart, it breaks your identity. It makes you question your worth, your masculinity, your place in the world. You start doubting yourself, not because you failed, but because love made you believe that you were the problem. And I need you to hear this. Your feelings are real. You're not weak for missing her. You're not broken because you cared too much. You're not soft for still believing in love even after being hurt. That ache in your chest, that's not a weakness. That's humanity. That's the proof that you gave something real. We live in a world that tells men to man up, to move on, to get over it. But you can't heal what you refuse to feel. And it's okay, man. It's okay to hurt. It's okay to cry. It's okay to admit that something shattered you. Because real strength isn't pretending you're fine. It's facing your pain and saying, this hurt me, but it won't define me. You see, love can be dangerous when you make it your identity. When your happiness depends on someone else's presence, you hand them the keys to your soul. And the moment they leave, they don't just walk away, they take parts of you that you never learned to keep for yourself. Psychology calls it emotional dependency. It's when love turns from connection to survival. You start believing that without them, you're nothing. But here's the truth. You were whole before they came into your life. You just forgot. Because love, when it's pure, adds to who you are. But love, when it's desperate, subtracts from your peace. And that's what happened, isn't it? You loved so deeply that you forgot to love yourself in the process. You started dimming your light just to make someone else stay. You started compromising your standards just to avoid being alone. You started chasing validation instead of building value. That's why you feel stuck. Not because you can't move on, but because somewhere along the way, you stopped choosing yourself. But hear me now. This is your wake-up call. Because pain is the universe shaking you by the shoulders, saying, wake up, man. This isn't the end. This is your rebirth. You needed that heartbreak. You needed to lose her, to find you. Because sometimes, the only way a man discovers his worth is when he's forced to live without the person he thought he needed to survive. And I know it's hard to accept. But not every love is meant to stay. Some are meant to teach. She came into your life to show you what parts of yourself you still needed to heal. She was the mirror that revealed your insecurities, your fears, your patterns, and once that lesson was done, she left. It hurts, but it's also freedom. Because now, you get to rewrite your story on your terms. So here's where the healing begins. Step 1, accept it. Stop trying to rewrite the past in your head. Stop thinking of what you could have done differently. It happened. It's over. And that doesn't mean you failed. It means it served its purpose. Step 2, forgive yourself. Not just for loving too hard, but for losing yourself in the process. for putting someone else's happiness above your own peace. You are trying to love, and that's never wrong. Step 3. Rebuild yourself, piece by piece, brick by brick. Start with the small things, the gym, your passions, your dreams. Get your body right, get your mind right. Surround yourself with people who remind you of your worth, not your wounds. Step 4. Learn from the pain. Don't let heartbreak make you bitter. Let it make you wiser. Every emotion you feel is a teacher. Listen to it. Ask yourself, what did this teach me about how I love? And when you understand that, you'll never repeat the same pain again. Step 5. Stand alone. Not lonely, but whole. Learn to enjoy your own company again. Take yourself on walks, sit in silence, reconnect with your inner voice. Because when you finally learn to be complete on your own, love stops being a need and becomes a choice. And don't you ever forget this. You are not defined by who left you. You are defined by who you become after they're gone. You are stronger than that heartbreak. You are stronger than those nights you couldn't sleep. You are stronger than the version of you that begged to be loved. Because real men, they break, but they rebuild. They fall, but they rise sharper, calmer, wiser. You see, every scar on your heart, that's proof that you survived something that tried to destroy you. Every time you wanted to quit and didn't, that's strength. You're not behind in life. You're just rebuilding on a foundation that won't crack this time. So stop waiting for closure. Stop waiting for apologies. Stop waiting for them to come back. You owe yourself the peace that someone else couldn't give you. You owe yourself the respect that you kept giving away for free. And you owe yourself the love you kept begging for. Listen to me, brother. This right here is your rise. That pain you're feeling, that's not punishment. That's preparation. That's your soul getting stronger, your heart getting sharper, your spirit waking up. You are not lost. You are being redirected. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not unloved. You are being prepared for something deeper, something real, something worthy of the man you're becoming. Don't let this chapter end you. Let it evolve you. Because one day you'll look back on this heartbreak and you'll smile, not because it didn't hurt, but because it forged you into a man who finally knows his worth. A man who doesn't chase love out of emptiness, but chooses it from fullness. A man who doesn't beg to be seen, but shines so bright he can't be ignored. A man who doesn't lose himself in someone else because he's finally found himself. So rise, my brother. Rise from the ashes of your past. Rise from the pain that tried to bury you. Rise from the doubts that told you you weren't enough. Because you are enough, you always were. You just forgot. Now listen carefully, you don't need anyone to complete you. You are not half a soul searching for your other piece. You are whole, you are capable, you are worthy. The next time you love, love from power, not from pain. Love from confidence, not from fear. Love because you want to share your world, not because you need someone to build it for you. You don't have to chase love anymore. You become love. You radiate it. You live it. And when you reach that level, the right person won't complete you. They'll complement you. They'll add peace to your fire, not confusion, not chaos. Peace. So this is my challenge to you. Stop replaying the past. Stop waiting for her to text. Start rebuilding your empire. Start rebuilding your identity. Because your story isn't over, my friend. It's just beginning. You're about to become the man your pain was preparing you to be. You're about to walk into rooms where your silence speaks louder than your words. You're about to glow with the confidence of a man who's been through hell and came back with wings. So stand tall, breathe deep, and remember, this isn't where you fall. This is where you rise. Now it's your time to rise.